My belief is that the answers for a community, for a landscape, the insight, the knowledge, the wisdom is within that community.
Welcome to the second season of Working Wild U.
In this season, we're jumping into the action as we meet with folks on the ground working together to steward habitat and save species, big and small.
All I want to be known for was a cowboy that raised good black cattle, and now they call me the bird guy.
Grizzly bears were always thought of as a close relative to the tribe.
I can't think of a single kid who grew up here who doesn't love this landscape at least a little.
But conserving wildlife on working landscapes? This isn't easy. These are complex issues with real social, economic, and ecological challenges.
You know, there was a lot of finger pointing and polarization between irrigators and recreationists and other community members.
The early years, my neighbors and the community pretty much disowned me.
Despite these challenges, communities across the West are working together to steward habitat and get conservation done on the ground. And we're going to meet them.
We're trying to build in resiliency as best as we can to buffer changes in climate.
So you're seeing a whole new riparian corridor be built from the ground up.
You're just trying to balance all of the parts, right? Nature, grazing, community, good stewardship.
Throughout this season, we'll be asking a lot of questions. What makes these community-led efforts successful? And what can we learn and apply in our own communities or across the country even?
If we don't work with private landowners, we really are handcuffed about how effective we can be for conservation.
It's not a one-size-fits-all solution. It's thousands of little projects all over the ground, all over the landscape.
They're sensitive to me staying viable, and I'm sensitive to trying to create a better habitat for the fish. But what got us involved was the people, and that's all about trust.
And as the Endangered Species Act turns 50 this year, it's time for some reflection. What could the next 50 years of conservation in the U.S. look like? Can we as a society do a better job supporting species before they become endangered in the first place? And how can we better support landowners and communities in the West who are critical to healthy landscapes and wildlife conservation?
Listing and delisting, it's the wrong question. What should we all be doing together to make sure the species stays on the landscape and we allow people to live within their communities, stay on the land, and support the ecosystem functions?
How can we change it from a regulatory disincentive to be part of the solution to an incentive? So that's what we want to fix.
I'm Jared Beaver, Assistant Professor and Extension Wildlife Specialist at Montana State University.
And I'm Hallie Mahold, Chief Programs Officer at Western Landowners Alliance.
And we cannot wait for you to join us.
Listen and subscribe to Working Wild U wherever you get your podcasts.